is the biggest challenge in the OKR implementation in the companies?
People.
Tell me more.
In presentation, everything looks smoothly. I told you, have strategy, we have quarter goals, we have operational level that we plan the task and actions and so on. But mainly people think about the goals like another report to fulfill, another task to do. So a lot of people think about key results like about task to do, but it's not about task, it's about results from this task. So it's very difficult to change people mentality.
Yeah, I just want to build on that. One of the biggest issues I see is a lack of discipline, actually. And something I've noticed is that I think in many ways now with development teams and Scrum, etc., we have on this sort of operational level very clear structures and discipline processes, with Scrum to actually improve, work towards a goal, etc. But you go one step up into management or in sales or whatever, and it's just chaos and everyone's just doing their own thing. And the challenge is to get them to actually start working towards goals in timelines. And usually, to be honest with you, the biggest problem I see is also on the C-level. Have you ever tried to get C-level people to work together in a structured and disciplined way? And so for me, it's like, if you crack that, then you're on your way, really. And that is for me, like the real big challenge. Of everything I've seen, of course, there's other problems than that, but that for me is almost like, number one.
Kasia, what is your case when we're talking about working with C-level and OKRs?
Martin was working with my CEO. My CEO he's very engaged in company, so it's very hard to explain him that he just should write strategy, not every action that people should do. But we're working on it.
Cool, okay. Kasia, I did some LinkedIn stalking, and I saw on your profile that you are a OKR leader. How it calls? Excuse me.
OKR domain leader.
OKR domain leader. Tell me more about your work, about your daily challenges.
People.
Sorry for so silly question, but tell me more.
Okay. Who is OKR domain leader? I think it's just change manager who's introducing the OKRs in company. It's like OKRs evangelist, for example. I'm developing the framework, I'm developing the knowledge library, I'm making workshops for people, assessments, and so on and so on.
When you said about change management, when I hear change, I think resistant.
Yes.
What kind of resistance you have to fight with?
Oh, with a lot of them. Do you PS people? First of all, people. Do you have 2 hours time? Because I don't.
We have a quarter.
I don't know how long I can speak. It's really, really a lot of them. The discipline is very important, what Alex said. Of course, the fear, because we are talking about the results, not about the task. A lot of people want to show how busy they are, what are they doing. We are not talking about how busy they are. We are talking about the results from their work. So they are fear. Sometimes it's hard to explain it because now you can't be busy. Show me the results of your work. That is the mainly I fear with OKRs in company.
Okay, last question from me, a little personal. Alex, tell me, what do you think about using OKRs on the personal level?
I think it's a great idea if it's something that you are doing for yourself and it's not someone like a manager who's saying you should set your own OKRs. Then those are KPIs. That's a different story, you know. But absolutely, you know, that's something. I wouldn't say that I do it on in a perfect way, but I definitely for myself use OKRs on a personal level, setting goals, etc. Also trying to having my own like weekly sprints for myself. You know that. You know, it's like, actually, what do I want to achieve this week? I'll tell you why is that, I mean, let's be honest. Many of us get lost in our careers or in our day-to-day. And how much time do we actually take, even if it's small steps, to actually slowly but surely move towards goals that we have for our own lives, you know? And I think OKRs can be, I mean, sure, OKRs should be, you know, moonshots by nature. But even if they're just roof shots and you're setting goals for yourself in a similar way, that can be useful, I think. Yeah.
Kasia, how do you find it?
I have Kanban board on my fridge.
You do?
Yes. Do you have your own, Alex?
No, not on my fridge. My children would destroy it. Yeah.
So maybe one more question. Long time ago, in the far galaxy, when I joined to IT world, and it was 15 years ago, when we spoke about goals, we spoke about SMART goals, you know, simple, measurable, attractive, and so on and so on. Where are SMART goals now?
In OKRs.
Tell me more.
Okay. Let me explain that on some example. Alex, you were talking about climbing Table Mountain.
Yes.
In 2 hours. Nice. It's impossible to believe you. Okay.
Well, I did it in 2.5, but that's a discussion for another time. Okay.
Okay, so to climb Table Mountain, is it the goal specific? In 2 hours. It is measurable? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
In attractive, yes. Realistic? No.
No. It's supposed to be a moonshot, though.
Okay. Time bounded? Yes, because Alex say yes. So SMART is OKRs. I think we are talking about evolution. OKRs, it's just instruction how to write down the SMART goal.
I think the challenge you have with this SMART goal. I mean, let's be honest. I think it's also in our industry we tend to go from one hype to the next, you know, and let's be honest. But I think what's powerful about OKRs is that it has a very clear statement that you say, you know, it's like, I will do this as measured by, and that's powerful to have this one statement, almost like an elevator pitch for your goal. It makes it very clear what you're trying to achieve. Whereas if you say, write me a SMART goal, then people are like, oh, okay, what's the S stand for again? And, you know, you get lost in the whole process. So I think that's what's possibly happened there. But we definitely still talk about OKRs being SMART goals. Definitely. I know that comes up often. So I wouldn't say it's completely died. I think it's just that OKRs have just given, you know, goal setting a very clear focus. And I think we also love simplicity. You know, we always talk about the Japanese and minimalism, and I think in some ways OKRs have a bit of that element of, you know, that clarity, focus, simplicity, which make them powerful. Yeah.
It's time for your guys' questions. All right. But we have only one microphone,
Okay.
right?
Hello again. So I have a problem that maybe I'm Scrum Master, so I also involved into defining OKRs. However, as you heard, we can't meet these OKRs. So my question is, have you got such situation that you have brand new product because we are before going live, and we have problem with dealing between delivering new features and keeping on track with our OKRs. And do you have any practical tips how to deal it and how to talk people into just investing in OKR even in such circumstances?
Okay, I show you the rituals for OKRs, but in fact, I didn't show nothing new. Retro, review. I think for you as a Scrum Master is usual daily basis what you do. So I think you can connect these rituals with your normal sprint rituals. Just take, I don't know, first 10 minutes just talking about the goals, about KRs, and then came to from the KRs to the tasks. And it's one ritual when you have the state of the all task and all key results. It's from my side.
Just want to check that I understood correctly, because it sounds like you're delivering a product, but you have OKRs that are separate from the product. Am I correct? And so number one for me, that is a problem, because there definitely has to be a correlation between your product vision and the OKRs that you have. The other question I would have is, for me, this is why, when we talk about vision, mission, and these higher goals, etc., why those need to be very clear for everyone in the company, because those help to actually create a filter for you as a team to decide on what's important. So if I'm really clear in my team, even as a developer, that I know what our vision is as a company, I know what our goals are, what we're trying to achieve, what our mission is, then that creates a filter for me to be able to decide, do I deliver these features today, or do I work on something perhaps process related that might not be directly related to the actual product we're working on. So those things need to be clear in order to make those decisions. But as I said, what concerns me is that the OKRs are disparate from the product, vision goals, and so it'd be good to also clear that up. Yeah. Okay.
Who's next? Okay, that's it. Thank you so much. Thank you, Alex. Thank you, Kasia.